तो आज मैं आप लोगों के लाई हूँ एक नए चैप्टर की समरी, फुटप्रिंट्स विदाउट फीट। तो इस चैप्टर की समरी को स्टार्ट करने से पहले आप लोग मुझे कमेंट्स में एक बात ज़रूर बताएं कि जो इंग्लिश के चैप्टर्स हैं और पॉइंट्स हैं, क्या मैं उनकी लाइन टू लाइन एक्सप्लेनेशन की वीडियोस भी लाऊं या फिर समरी ही ठीक है। तो लेट्स स्टार्ट आवर चैप्टर। This story starts with an incident when two boys saw fresh muddy imprints of a pair of bare feet. As they moved forward, a remarkable sight met their eyes. A fresh footmark appeared from nowhere. Further footprints followed, one after another. The boys were shocked. They followed the footprints until the mud impressions became fainter and fainter. At last, they all disappeared. So, who was that? What could be that footprints? Whose footprints was that? So, all questions answers are here. He was a scientist named Griffin. He lived in London. He was trying to make a formula which can make a human body invisible, and he was successful in doing so. He made a formula through which human body will become invisible like a glass. He drank that formula and go outside. So in our chapter, author has told that Griffin was an intelligent person, but lawless, impatient and quick-tempered. How? How he was intelligent? Because he has discovered a formula through which a man and a human body can become invisible. How he was lawless? Because he lives his life very carelessly. How he was impatient and quick-tempered? Let's find out these two questions. So Griffin's landlord disliked him and tried to eject him. In revenge, Griffin set fire to his house, and to get away from there without being seen by anyone, he had to remove his clothes. Now, a question will come to your mind that why he removed his clothes. So I have already told you that he had drank the formula through which his body is invisible, but his clothes are not. Everyone can see his clothes. To become invisible, he had to remove all his clothes. And it was the time of winters in London, and wandering without clothes was really a bad time for Griffin. To save himself from winter, he entered to a big London store from warm. It was the closing time, so Griffin could spend his night there. He wore the clothes and fed himself with meat, coffee, sweets and wine. He thought that he will wake up early in the morning and will go. But he didn't expect this. He didn't wake up in the morning, and assistants of that store arrived earlier. When Griffin saw a couple of them coming there, he panicked and ran away. They both saw him and started chasing him. To escape from there, again he had to remove his clothes. Then he decided to go to a theatrical company where he could find some props, some clothes which can make him visible like a human being. Then he went to a theatrical company. He wore bandages, glasses, a false nose, large hat and other things which can make him like a human being. He robbed a shopkeeper there and ran away. Then he went to a village Epping where he booked 2 rooms in a local inn. Now you will think, what is an inn? So inn is like a guest room where you have to pay to stay. Mrs. Hall, the landlord's wife of inn, was in the thought, as it was a strange case. Why it was a strange case? So let's see. It was the time of winters and no one came to the inn at that time, but Griffin was there. That is why she was in the thought. but she made many efforts to be friendly with him. Before Mrs. Hall asked about bandages, his nose, glasses, he told her that he was having a horrible accident due to which his full face is damaged. She welcomed him to his booked rooms. The money he robbed from different places was now going to finish. When Mrs. Hall came to his room to take the rent, he said that he is expecting a check which can be arrived at any moment. He told that he will give the rent in 2 to 3 days. Next day, in the early morning, an incident occurred. Clergyman and his wife heard noises and awake from the sleep. They went down and heard chink of money. That is, they thought there is someone who has taken money from the clergyman's desk. They went to the room and said, "Surrender." But they realized that the room appeared to be empty. They looked at every place, behind the curtains, below the table, even in the chimneys, but there was sign of nobody. This episode occurred in clergyman's house, spread in that village Epping very fastly. Then landlord and his wife went to Griffin's room. They were surprised to see that scientist's room was unlocked. Usually it was shut and locked. They peeped around the door and saw there was nobody. Then they decided to investigate. The clothes, hat, bandages, all were lying on bed and floor. They saw that a chair became alive. Chair pushes both of them out of the room. Mrs. Hall thought that Griffin is doing some witchcraft. They called the village constable, Mr. Jeffers. Then, after some time, Griffin came out of that room. Mrs. Hall went to the scientist. The scientist gave her the rent for some days. Then she went into the thought that Griffin said her about the arrival of check, that he has not cash at the time, but now he is giving her money. Then she started asking him questions. How did you came out of from that empty room? How did you enter that locked room? Tell us. Then scientist became angry and started removing his bandages one by one. Horrified people watch a man without head. They start running from there. The constable, Mr. Jeffer, arrived and saw that there is a headless man. He was also surprised. They all tried to catch Griffin, but no one was successful, and at last Griffin went out of there. This story ends at this place. So what did you learn from this story? We learned that science is good at some extent. We should use science in good things. But using it in wrong work, we will trapped in the problems. So thank you guys for watching this video and I hope आप मेरी क्वेश्चन का आंसर ज़रूर करेंगे जो मैंने वीडियो के बिल्कुल स्टार्टिंग में पूछा था.